Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about coffee. Coffee is one of those things that everyone panics when I talk to them about because I think I'm going to tell them to give it up, and guess what? I usually do. If you are experiencing burnout, high stress levels, tons of fatigue, then guess what? If you're having coffee, it's basically like your car ran out of gas and you're just pushing on the gas pedal and there's no gas left. It's not good for you. However, I mean, I love coffee. So what I usually tell people is just keep it out throughout the week when you're going to have the most stress, and then you can have it on the weekends. And that's usually okay for most people. Confession, when we were away on holidays for Christmas, I was having a coffee every day. It was so luxurious. And then when we got back, I kind of like kept on the habit of having a coffee every day. And then a few weeks ago, I woke up and I thought, what the heck? I feel like I've just been hit by a ton of bricks. I was so exhausted, so fatigued, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized, oh yeah, I've been having a coffee every day, which I don't normally do. And then I took it out a few weeks ago and again went back to my no coffee throughout the week, coffee on the weekends. And guess what? My energy's been feeling a lot better since. And I see this with patients all the time. And like I said, people kind of panic when I say try and keep coffee out throughout the week. But then everyone comes back and says, wow, I feel amazing. I was at a conference a few months ago, and they were actually saying that if you have a cup of Starbucks coffee, and I can't remember the exact amount, but if you have a cup of Starbucks coffee at 9 a.m., by midnight there's still 22 milligrams of caffeine in your blood. 22 milligrams, that's crazy. So people that have a hard time with sleep as well should really give up the coffee. For people that are super addicted to coffee, what I tell them, or that are having, I have people that come in and they're having like several cups of coffee a day. You can't just stop cold turkey because you're going to feel awful. So just go down slowly. Do 6 cups a day for a few days, and then 5 cups a day for a few days, and keep going down until you can actually get to just no coffee throughout the week. There are a couple other things. Let me look at my list here of what I wanted to say. Yeah, I think that's good. The other thing that people always ask me is, okay, well, what about tea? Tea has about 7 milligrams of caffeine, and tea, I'm talking about green tea and black tea here. So tea also has a lot of theanine, and theanine is something that we use actually in supplement form to help decrease cortisol, calm down the nervous system. So there's a bit of a balancing effect there. It doesn't happen for everyone. Some people are still really affected by green tea and black tea, but in general, that really helps. The other thing is green tea has a lot of EGCG, which is a compound that's used a lot in cancer prevention. And there's actually a lot of research on green tea and bone health and preventing osteoporosis. So there's some other benefits. So if you're going to switch coffee for anything, I switch it for green tea probably. The other thing people ask me is, well, what about decaf? And the process to make coffee decaffeinated takes a lot of chemicals. However, I had a patient the other day that was saying that you can actually brew decaf coffee without any chemicals, just with water, which I didn't know. So decaf coffee has about 7 milligrams of caffeine. It doesn't have the theanine in it, so it still is a bit more stimulating, but that's something I haven't tried yet, the water decaf, but that might be something to try instead, because at least you're not going to be as stimulated, but still have the same kind of psychological relaxing effects from the coffee. But I think that's about it. So what I would say is if you're feeling really burnt out, low energy, can't sleep, try giving up the coffee. Like I said, it doesn't have to be completely no coffee. What I have people do is no coffee throughout the week, because during the week is usually when people are working and their cortisol is a little bit higher, but you can have it on the weekends because your body's producing less cortisol, so it can handle the bit of cortisol. And anyone can do anything for 2 weeks. So give it a go and let me know how it goes. Thanks so much. Bye.